Hey everyone, it looks like we're getting about 13 people on. Hello everyone.
Good
Hey,
evening, and
Melissa.
I'm inviting as we speak.
How you doing?
How are you?
Hey Kathy, how you doing?
Hello.
Bye-bye. Okay, that's Kathy Weathersby. She will be on soon, but hello everyone and welcome.
Hi, Melissa.
Hey Royal, how are you?
I am good and getting better. Thank you.
Awesome. I haven't seen you in a minute, so I can't wait to see you.
Hi, Melissa.
Hey Elizabeth, how my A sister from Atlanta?
Doing very well, thank you.
You doing good? Awesome. Good to see you.
You as well.
Love that picture. Your teeth are just vibrant. I'm like,
They're
man,
just
I
everywhere.
love it.
Little tiny lips, and so the teeth are all out.
I love it. No, that's it right there. Beautiful. Okay, that's what they call beautiful. So
Thank
good
you.
job.
All
So
right.
it's funny. I might be in Atlanta on February 20th. I'll let you know.
Please let me know. Okay.
I'll let you know.
Right.
I'm working right now, so I'll figure out if I'm gonna be there or not, but
Okay.
might
Well,
be there. So if I'm gonna be there, it's gonna be awesome. So I gotta be with you, my Elizabeth.
no worries. I'll be available.
Yes.
I think. Who knows?
Oh, we have the 22 people. Look at you guys. Y'all showing out tonight. Hey, listen, we did this training as an optional training, but I see there's a lot of people that want to make some money. I'm excited. I don't know about you, Kathy, but Kathy, are you back on?
I'm still inviting Melissa.
You're still inviting?
Yeah, I got so they can just hit the direct link and come right on.
Let me turn my volume up. First of all, let me turn my volume up. There we go. Okay. Tell me that again, Diana.
I was sending the direct link when I come on. If I don't see my team members here, I just automatically go to that little invite button and click it and invite them so that they can just click on.
Oh, girl. What they say, Diana, you always training, you're teaching.
I'm trying to learn
Right?
this. That's why I'm here. I'm
I
so
like
excited.
that.
I am so excited for this technical training that I'm getting ready to receive tonight. I am ecstatic.
And here's the thing, guys. You know, I'm the shy introvert. So, Diana, you are Miss Personality. You will be a double diamond, a triple diamond. I love all of that, right? So that's awesome and amazing.
But if I get this technical stuff, you better watch out.
It's gonna be over the top.
Yeah, that's what that really is my nemesis. Is
Mhm.
not feeling comfortable with the technical. It really is.
And I love that's your nemesis because here's the thing. So you're an O blood. I'm an A blood.
Uh-huh. Yes.
A work very well together.
Yes.
Because I know this about you, Diana. I've been with you.
I know. I love
To
you.
people within like an arm length of you. You talk to people, you love on people. That's phenomenal. You have some gifts, okay? And so what I'm telling you is this. Sometimes your business success is about synergy. You know, so you're an old blood, you're going to talk to everybody, and that's amazing because that's your personality, and I love that about you. Okay.
Oh, I love
You're
you.
gonna, yes, but
So
I'm
give me
just
that technical. I need the technical because
so
I
the
am.
technical part is just your partnership. Who are you partnering with? Because you got to be with people sometimes that are opposite of you. And so I'm going to go through the whole process, but I'm going to tell you this. I'm a shy person. I'm an introvert, right? But in every network marketing company, I've been a 6 and 7 figure earner. Why is it, right? It's not because of my skill set in talking with people. It's that aspect of the fact that God gave us one mouth
In 2 years.
so what are we going to do?
Listen more. So I need Elizabeth Ann to get those technical skills because if she get the technical skills, I got the mouth to go with.
But here's what I'm going to tell you about you, Diana. You are phenomenal and you're going to be like 5-star galactic diamond, okay? Because you are like that personality we all aspire to be. Like, I'm like, if I can be like 1% of your personality, you are fabulous.
Girl, I want this right, Lord. You hear it, Melissa? Right from her lips to your ears, Lord Jesus. Do you hear her?
The beautiful
Oh, I
thing
love you.
I love you too. And
I
you're
love
gonna
you more.
be so successful with this because I'm telling you, and that's why I'm excited about this training, guys. We have to get this training out there because there's many of you, just like Diana, phenomenal. Diana talks to people. She's, just electric with her personality, right? But there's certain things we have to learn, right? And that's the strategy of this business. And so we're going to get into that. But Kathy, I know you're probably like, what have y'all done? Y'all already gone off into a tangent. So Kathy, I'm going to yield to you first, and then I'm going to go back and get back on top. Okay?
Yes, yes. Please let me give you your proper introduction. Guys, I know y'all think you know Melissa Boston Atoyebe, but this is a social media expert. She's the person that has over 55,000 followers
Wow.
on her page. She's a person that people from all over the world, they are still asking, can I join your team? Can I buy your page? Can we do business? What are you up to? Where are you going next? What's the news? And so this is the person we want to learn from, guys. I'm still learning from Melissa every single day that I work with her, that I'm blessed to be in her orbit. I get some new information. Okay. So, needless to say, I have volumes of notebooks and recordings of talking to Melissa. So, without any further ado, the guru that's going to help us become influencers, Melissa Boston Atoyebe.
Wow, Kathy, you've given me a very high bar. So I'm going to try to give you at least 5% of what you just shared. Okay. But I thank you so much for all that you do. And it's amazing how, and it's funny when you share your story about how we met and stuff, people don't realize how I remember that day so specifically. Like I remember
Elnora's house?
it was at Honora's house, and you were there. But I didn't know. Like, so we have kind of formed this whole relationship. And Kathy was not a network marketer, okay? So she was there with her husband. They were there to learn about travel, I'm sure, because I know that was the business in which we talked about. But here we are almost 18 years later. You are someone who I can truly say is such a dear friend. Like, just, I love you so much, appreciate you. And that just shows you the power of what we have here in this amazing space that we call network marketing, home-based business, direct selling. And so I'm going to jump right into it because tonight we're going to get a chance to go a little bit further. We're going to talk about influencer training. And this is kind of exciting. It's a little bit scary. And the reason why I can say scary is because if we go back 5 years, guys, 5 years, influencers really weren't the thing. I mean, maybe you had an Instagram page, and if your page had enough followers, we might send you, hey, here's $50, mention our product. That's how it kind of went. But now there's this whole influencer model where there are people that are earning millions of dollars just based on the aspect of becoming a wellness influencer. And so I'm excited because I have a chance to share with you something that's really brand new. I mean, this is not something that's been around for many, many years. And so what I want to do, as we talk about influencer training, I want to talk about what is a wellness influencer, because, there's influencers, but we're talking about something a little bit deeper, wellness, an influencer. And so let's just take a screenshot of this, but it says a wellness influencer is someone who leverages social media platforms to inspire, to educate, to guide their audience towards healthier lifestyles. They share content that's related to nutrition, fitness, mental health. That's big right now, guys. Self-care, another thing that's big, holistic healing, and overall well-being. often incorporating their personal journey and expertise. And so when we talk about expertise, guys, what you want to do is you want to start thinking about the wellness expertise in terms of this very definition. As far as wellness influencer, is this something that really resonates with you? Or do we need to take it a step further? Okay. And so let's look at the next one. So why wellness influencer? I mean, many of you have been involved in maybe network marketing. Maybe you've been involved with corporate America. I would imagine that most of you have not yet really been involved with the aspect of influencing people, right, via social media. That's like a new business, right? But at the end of the day, most of us can agree that at some point we've recommended items to people. And so let's kind of take a look at what's happening right now in the wellness influencer space. And so we have Stormy Steele. So many of you might have read or heard about I believe they're part of the Huntsville, Alabama, right? Housewives, right?
Yeah.
So Stormy Steele is a part of that whole connection, okay? But here's what's also cool. She's a wellness influencer. And do you know that she's actually influenced over a million people and actually have sold over $1 million in sales in one session online with TikTok, okay? And then we have Lee Jackie, and he's actually someone who sold over $1.7 billion within 12 years. All right, so 12 hours, okay? And so the point is this, being an influencer is amazing, right? We have an opportunity to either do something on a small scale or we can do it really, 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 really big, okay? And so I want to try to make this as relatable as possible. And so I started researching, right, some of the top influencers in this country. And of course, Stormy Steele came out, the guy with the last name of the Jackie, right? He came up. So those are big influencers. But I started finding influencers that have maybe 5,000 people, maybe 10,000 people. Maybe like Ashley, she's got, I think, about 30,000 people following her, right? But this is Ashley C. And I think this is important for you to look at her, for you to study her, because as you're thinking about your own business here at Akana and you're thinking about how to become an influencer, you want to start thinking about what's relatable. And so what I love about Ashley C, she's very relatable, okay? In fact, meet Ashley Chong, the dynamic founder of Raw and Radiant. Now, we have been doing a 21-day cleanse, okay? And we've been doing this cleanse since 2021. Now, here is Ashley. Ashley may not have 32,000 customers. Maybe she doesn't have 5,000 distributors, but guess what? Ashley has over 30,000 people following her on her Instagram because she is raw and radiant. So when you think about creating your brand, you want to think about a brand that people can remember. Raw and radiant. That's a brand that you can remember, right? And so when you think about Ashley, Ashley is not just a health coach and mother, but she's also a raw vegan who actually has lost over 127 pounds through natural therapy and her inspiring transformation. And so here's what I'm going to say, guys. I'm going to stop for a moment and pause this. If you're listening in right now, you are one of the people that are either already an influencer or you want to become an influencer. But the reality is this, you've done our 21-day cleanse. You've done our 7-day cleanse. You've done enough to where you can take that information, take your results, and create something so special. So think about Ashley. I mean, what Ashley is doing is she's marketing the fact that by going raw, she has lost over 127 pounds, okay? 127 pounds. And so the point is, we've got to start understanding the power of our own ability to influence people to go ahead and join us in this journey, but we've got to be willing to share. And so I wanted to share Ashley C, because she's someone who is one of the top 30 wellness influencers. I mean, you're going to see a lot of top wellness influencers, everyone from Deepak Chopra to individuals that are leading the health and wellness space. But it's exciting to see our sisters doing it big. And the fact that Ashley C is the dynamic founder of Raw and Radiant, but she's not just a health coach. She's not just a mother, right? But she's also a raw vegan who lost over 127 pounds, okay? And so let's go ahead and get into some of the training for tonight. And so when we talk about wellness influencer, just know that this is a game changer. It's a game changer. Do you know that influencers have the power to shape brand perception, right? Really driving sales and creating connections, with our audiences, right? And we know that those who ignore this trend, they're going to fall behind, right? Many people are going to ignore the trend. Think about Blockbuster and Netflix. Blockbuster is just, they're what they call extinct, okay? They no longer exist. But Netflix is still something you hear about all around the world. And so when you think about ignoring something that's so prevalent, that's not good. You want to pay attention to clues so that you don't get left behind. And so just know that the influencer economy is not a trend. It's the future of how we're going to market business, because this is an industry that's booming. If you think about TikTok and how they have TikTok made me buy it, right? I mean, those are things that have reshaped consumer behavior, driving millions of dollars in product sales. When we think about the influencer market and how right now globally it's 33 billion, but it's projected to get to 107 to 109 billion by 2030. It just shows you right time, right place. And so we have a global economy that we should be paying attention to, okay? Because this economy is experiencing unprecedented growth, right? It's really creating fertile ground for influencers to make their impact, okay? And when we think about 2023, when we think about global wellness, it reached a peak of $6.3 trillion. But here we are right in front of 2028, where this global economy for wellness is expected to hit $9 trillion. And that's exciting because that means there's an opportunity for people that not just want to get healthy, but for those of you out there that might want to learn how you can join forces with us and helping other people achieve their health and wellness goals at the same time as we take this industry to $9 trillion, okay? And so let's look at timing, okay? And I like to say timing as it relates to a powerful force, right? So when we think about influencer marketing, we think about there's a powerful force in digital landscape. We know that brands right now are expected to spend $7.4 billion on paying influencers, okay, to market their products, right? And so we know that this is up significantly, okay? In fact, it's up $2.4 billion from 2019, so up significantly. But we also know that social media is huge right now. And so if you're listening in right now, one of the key things and the key components that you want to take away from this is TikTok. Maybe you're not comfortable with TikTok, okay? Maybe you're only comfortable with social media as far as Facebook, as far as Twitter. Well, we now call that X, right? How comfortable are you with TikTok? Because understand this, Facebook is at the forefront of the movement, right? So Facebook has been there from the beginning of time. So we love Facebook, Many people are loyal and consistent to Facebook, right? But understand this, TikTok has emerged as one of the most popular platforms for influencers. Do you know that 68% of brands are utilizing TikTok? And it's now even surpassing Instagram. And the reason why I wanted to bring this up, because oftentimes we get so limited to what's in front of us. And maybe it's Facebook, maybe it's Instagram, but understand, guys, that if 68% of brands are now utilizing TikTok compared to Facebook and Instagram, where you're getting less than 50%, it's a clue. It's a clue that if you're not on Instagram, it's a clue that if you're not on TikTok, you better get on TikTok. Because when you think about business and you think about wealth, you think about people that are uberly successful, right? Oftentimes we can say it's the perfect storm. It's when all the ingredients came together at the same time to create this scenario, right? And so what is the perfect storm as it relates to where we're at right here with the wellness influencer business? So there's a convergence. And this convergence is a booming wellness industry, right? So despite the economy, despite the layoffs, right? Despite all the things you're hearing right now, on social media, on CNN, on Fox News, right? Just know this, guys, the wellness industry, that segment is booming. And there's a rise in what we call marketing influencers, right? And so this is what we call a unique opportunity for you to create a brand, for you to create a persona that's designed to go to the next level. And so I want to talk real quick to the nano influencers. So if you're like people like Kathy Weathersby, Gigi Harris, Terry Anderson, right? These are people with over 1,000 followers, but they have less than 5,000 followers, right? See, as a nano influencer, right, you're getting closer to the $1,000 followers, right? But here's the reality, guys. Let's look and see what this means as it relates to your bottom line. So if you have, let's say 5,000 followers, right? Because the closer you are to that number, the more likely you're going to meet these income criterias, right? And so at Instagram, you're going to make $10 to $100 every time you make a post. And that's a range based on where you're at on popularity. TikTok, you're going to make anywhere from $5 to $25. And Twitter, you're making $56 a tweet. I mean, how cool would that be? If you can make every time you make a tweet $56. I mean, some of you right now, you're going to be making 10 tweets a day, 20 tweets a day, 30 tweets a day. I mean, that's like exciting knowing that you can be a nano influencer and make a guaranteed commission check just based on you posting on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Now, this was super exciting, right? It said that nano influencers can earn around $1,400 a month. I mean, listen, guys, I'm an entrepreneur. And as an entrepreneur, we get spoiled, right? Because we have unlimited income potential. But just know that at some point, I had a corporate job. And if I could work a couple hours a month and make $1,400, I mean, that would be a game changer. So just know that our nano influencers, these are people that have 5,000 people following them. They're earning about $1,400 a month. I mean, that is absolutely incredible. And so when you think about the nano influencer, right? I want to kind of focus in on what is now the goal of an influencer. You're learning a lot tonight, and I apologize because we're going to be moving pretty quick, but the ultimate goal of an influencer, when we really start to think about that, is to inspire, is to educate, is to empower others to take control of their health through fitness, nutrition, and mindset, as well as holistic healing. So really, it's pretty broad. As a wellness influencer, you have a chance to pick your niche. And that's one of the things I love about it. We're not trying to tell you what you should do. We're exposing to you what the options are so that you can find something that is authentic to who you are. And I'm going to give you a few examples, okay? So this is me back about 15 years ago. I had a page called Anti-Aging Secrets. And on this page, I would show women who were above 40, because at the time I was above the 40-year bracket, but I was still living my best life. And so when you really think about this area of influence, just know that many of you might already be a nano influencer or above. I hit the status of nano influencer and above, and I didn't even know what that meant. Okay. And so if you look at this page, it's going to tell you I have 52,000 people that like the page, 52,000 people that follow the page, right? And so I'm showing you this because I want to show you the power of you, the power of your brand. So this was me. Okay. And what's special about me? Nothing. The fact that I'm sharing with you tonight is to show you that if I can do it, each and every one of you can do it. I was the single mom. I was raised in the projects. We lived paycheck to paycheck. But guess what? I was blessed enough to have mentors who actually helped show me the power of being able to build leverage. And I was able to build businesses all around the world. And through that, I changed my trajectory. Through that, I was able to build brands in over 40 plus countries around the world. And so again, we don't show you this to brag on us, but to let you know that if we can do this, you can do it as well. Okay. And so I want to now take time to dive a little bit deeper into what it means to be a wellness influencer. What are some of the characteristics, right? Because many of you, I have 45 people that are on the line. And hopefully each and every one of you are cut out to be an influencer. But guys, let me just say this. There's influencers like Stormy Steele, 12 hours of posting a live video. She did over $1 million of sales. She was the first person to do that. Okay. And then we have our phenomenal Chinese Laki, I can't even think of his name properly, but out of China, he did that. He did his influencer. He did over $1.7 billion, guys. So just know that influencer business is a big business. And so you want to start figuring out, are you the right person to be an influencer? And here's what I can tell you. If you're on the line tonight, you are the right person, okay? Because some of the characteristics of being a wellness influencer include just being authentic. Be who you are. Do you know that they did this study? They did this whole measurement of energy, and they were trying to register what energy provided the most powerful experience, right? And so first, of course, they did the aspect of love. What does it mean to love someone? And that was powerful. But as they kept going through the different experiments, they finally got into the experiment of being authentic. And when they got to that level of being authentic, what they found is that was the most powerful gift. It was the most powerful blessing. It increased the energy higher than anything else. It's just people being authentic. And so if you're on this call tonight, learning how to be a wellness influencer, and you're trying to figure out, how do I do this in a way that's going to resonate with massive amount of people, be true to you. Okay? Be authentic. Whatever story you want to share, it's got to come from your heart. It's got to come from your soul. It's your personal experience, right? It's your struggle. It's your transformation that's going to connect with people. And so just know that at the end of the day, no matter what you learn, no matter what we train you on, no matter what secrets we give you, the number one thing that's going to make you a success is being authentic, which is why sometimes we'll see people, they'll hit the highest levels of success on social media. We cheer for that, right? But then sometimes I get those undermined comments, right? Where people say, well, she's a little not polished, right? I'm not gonna give you the real name they give me. But the point is, guys, it's kind of like this. It's like you have people that may not be the most polished. They might not say things the right way. They might be sometimes even ghetto, right? It doesn't matter. When you are authentic to who you are as a human being, it brings up the highest level of how people relate to you. So at the end of the day, be who you are. Because if you can be who you are, you're going to be a phenomenal influencer, okay? And so remember that. So be authentic. Educational. Educational just means that you're willing to share information that helps take you to the next level. Beyond just sharing information, you want to build community. You want to build community with other like-minded people. This is the support where people feel safe, okay, where they can get advice, they can get motivation. And then there's times in which you start taking this to another level, whether it's brand partnership or maybe you're monetizing the aspect of you being a wellness influencer. Just know all of that is a part of what we're going to teach, okay? And so we've released something new, and this is called our Wellness Influencer Pack. Because as we talk about social media, TikTok, as we train you on how to connect, it's important for you also to receive this information during your very first startup with our business, okay? And so now we've created an option 3, which is our Wellness Influencer Pack, okay? And I will just share with you this briefly so that you can see what it includes, okay? So it includes many features and benefits of the Wellness Influencer Pack. And so now that we've shared the pack, I'm going to get through our wellness training, but it looks like somebody might be trying to talk. So let me just see real quick. If you are trying to talk, go ahead and do that now before I mute everybody out. We're good? Okay, so I think we're good. So I've just muted everybody out. So now let's get into our wellness influencer training, guys. We're up to 50 people. This is pretty exciting, guys. And what it shows me, last night we talked about wealth, and it's important. We talked about health, and it's important for us to build health like never before. But let me just tell you this, with everything that's happening right now in front of us, it is more important for us to ensure that every single day we're paying attention to our wealth, okay? And so here's the goals and objectives of tonight's training. We want to equip you as advocates with all the tools, all the strategies you need to build influence on social media. We want you to attract ideal customers to grow sustainable business using Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So hopefully you can all agree that's your goal as well. Because when I see that, I'm just excited because what I know is that's how we take this business to the next level. So some of you right now are in what we call phase 1. And if you're in phase 1, that's great. You've actually made it pretty significant because some people have not gotten to 1,000 followers yet, right? And so if you have between 1,000 and 5,000 followers on your social media platform, whether it's Facebook, TikTok, you're considered phase 1. When you have between 5,000 and 15,000, that's what we call growth and monetization, right? That's when they'll pay you. Because I have 55,000 on one of my pages, I have another 6,000. Every day I get messages from Facebook trying to tell me how to monetize my brand. Obviously, I'm focused here as a CEO. I've not delved into monetizing my followers or brand, but the point is this: some of you already have 5,000 to 15,000 people, and you've not learned how to grow and monetize your brand. So we're going to teach you how to do that. Phase 3, selling or scaling to influencer authority. Now, authority means you have certain abilities to say something and it makes people take big notice, authority, okay? And that's once you get above 15,000 followers. Now, you might not think that seems significant, but I remember the first time when I went over 20,000 followers. Then it went to 30, and then it went to 40, it went to 50,000. Again, sometimes we're just working from our homes. I'm in here in my home office, but it reaches people around the world. And so it almost becomes something that you're just not expecting, okay? It's pretty phenomenal. But the point is this, there's an art to doing that. And what we want to do on our monthly certification is teach you how to scale to influencer authority, where you have over 15,000 people consecutively, right? Because the objective is for what? You to build trust, for you to build a brand identity while establishing credibility as a wellness advocate. And so what I want to do now, since we've had a chance to see some of the goals and objectives, we want to talk a little bit about step one, okay? Because this is the most critical step. You know, here's the thing. I can go on Facebook right now. I can go on Twitter right now. I can look through different profiles. And I'm going to tell you this. When I look through different profiles, either it impresses me or it turns me off. It tells me I don't want to have anything to do with that particular profile, with that particular brand. And so your number one step, we're going to call that step one. Okay. So this is now influencer training taken up a notch. You want to optimize your profile. That means when you are doing a reel, maybe you're doing a video, and you have people that are going to come to visit your brand, but guess what? They don't even know who you are. They don't know anything about you. And so you have one chance to make a positive impression, right? So you want to optimize your profile, okay? So let's just kind of break it down for different social medias. Let's say you're on Facebook and Instagram. So what should you do? You want a profile picture that has you, not your cat, not your dog, not your grandkids, right? We love our family, but guess what? If you're trying to take your family legacy to the next level, you've got to optimize your profile by making sure your picture that's showing on your Facebook and your Instagram is clear, it's professional, it's inviting. Make sure your bio states, what do you do? Okay, who do you help? Do you help busy moms, busy professionals? What do you help them achieve? Because again, you know, there's 5+ billions of people, okay, out there on social medias. But the reality is this, you're going to have one or two different criteria of people that you relate to. And by you being true to your brand, you might not bring in 1 billion, but what if you brought in 1,000 people consistently every single month? See, we're so afraid of being true to who we are that we try to be so generic that we don't catch anyone, right? But if you get true to who you are, and let's just say you're catching 1,000 people a month, that's absolutely powerful, okay? And there's ways you can actually optimize your Facebook and Instagram even further. I know there's new tools like Linktree. I mean, for those of you who are into that, you're going to appreciate that. TikTok, of course, make your username easy to remember. Keep it short, keep it very intriguing. Make sure you let people know to inbox you. And so now that we've looked at step one, which is optimizing your profile, we want to look at step two. And step two is creating your content. And so what I'm super excited about is when it comes to content, okay, we've got to step it up. Content. Because see, it's the content that's going to start attracting people to you. And so let's just say you're in phase one. That means you have anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000 followers. So if you're in that range group, and I know many of you are out there, okay? I know our Kathy Weathersby, our Terry Andersons, I think Mooney, you might be getting close to the 5,000, but the bottom line is many of you are already what we call influencers, okay? And so if you have 1 to 5,000 followers, what you want to start doing is posting 3 to 5 times weekly. That means you should be posting almost every single day. And every day, even if you're not posting, you should be engaging your followers by going and liking their comments, saying happy birthday, making sure you reply, like, or love on the posts they make, okay? And if you are also within that range group, you want to start going live at least one time every single week, okay? So if you're in this range group, I'm going to work with you, okay? We want you to go way outside this range group, but this is what you have to do bare minimum. And just know this, that your content, okay, your content should be 80% value driven and 20% promotional, which means if you're constantly telling people to buy your product, you're doing it wrong. If you're constantly telling people to join your webinar, you're doing it wrong. See, you might get a few people that follow you in the moment, but to get people to follow you for a lifetime, you don't want to be so invasive where you're constantly throwing your business down their throat. You want to throw value, 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 and now you earn the respect to show something that's more promotional, okay? And so, again, number one, your profile's in order. You have a great profile. We know who you are. We know your bio. Step 2 is you're starting to create the right content, okay? And so now that we're looking at content, there's actually 4 pillars, okay, that we're going to break it down within step 2 so that you can understand the 4 pillars of content. So there's 4 pillars of content strategy. And so let's look at number 1. So if you are a new influencer, you're really excited about this. You want to go out and make 6 figures. Understand this, the best influencers in the world, they provide education. They're going to give wellness tips and different hacks, okay? And so you might feel a little bit uncomfortable. I already know, but just know that it's your reels and your TikToks, right? These are the things that are going to help make you viral. And so if you're doing stuff like the 3 benefits of eating for your blood type, did you know, which is wellness facts, myths versus facts. Example, myth is all fats are bad. The truth is healthy fats are essential. Cooking demos, recipes. So the point is this. Here's the reality. And again, you have to decide where you're at because I'm sharing with you these pieces of information. As a person who's built business in 46 countries around the world, I built the largest team in Turkey. I built the number 1 team in the country of Bermuda. And the reality is this, guys, you can't just go after people with all the information you have. You've got to share education. You've got to share wellness tips. You've got to share hacks. And so I'm sharing with you from a personal perspective. And so this is the number 1 way that you're going to grow your brand. It's by providing a constant stream of education, which includes wellness tips and hacks, okay? And so let's look at number 2. And again, let's go back. This is a part of the 4 pillars. So number 1 was education. Number 2 is lifestyle and personal storytelling. And so if you start noticing, if you ever watch reels of people who you follow or maybe things that come up in your line, sometimes they share their daily life. Sometimes they're sharing transformation behind the scenes. And so this information could pay you 10 to 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 to 6 figures per year. And it's kind of like this. I went to school at Illinois State. First, I went to Illinois State, then I graduated from SIU at Edwardsville. But the bottom line, guys, is I had to learn a series of things to get to that level, okay? And so the bottom line is this. You're on the line tonight. you're learning a little bit, and maybe it's enough to take you to the next level, but just know that it all starts with your personal journey. And so just embrace that journey, embrace your transformation, and just know that every single thing that's happening behind the scenes, that's a part of your own wellness journey. So number 3, social proof. See, after you start sharing what's going on with you, guess what? People need social proof. So you want to share with examples of people in your neighborhood, people in your family, people in your church, people that are a part of your job, right? Some of their success stories, why you started the journey, but you want to also share some of their successes as well. And then number 4, and again, this is what the 4 pillars. So now you're learning the 4 pillars to great content. Okay. So the 4th thing that you can add for great content is a call to action. And so when you call someone to take action, you want to not be so harsh, because again, people do business with people they love and trust and respect. And sometimes if you're too hard, it turns people off, right? And so you want to have a soft but direct approach, okay? Whether they want a custom plan, whether they want more information, whether they want to hear about your special tips, you want to create a call to action. And so when you think about your content, yes, it starts with you sharing value and testimonials, but it really ends with you calling them to make a decision and to take action, right? And so what I want to do is recap that. So let's recap what we just experienced, okay? And so when we think about the 4 pillars of content, education. So we lead with education, wellness tips, wellness hacks. If you want to take your brand to the next level, this is where you want to pay attention to. Number 2, lifestyle and personal storytelling. Let me tell you something, folks. Facts will tell people, but it's the stories that really sell them. And so you really want to create your own personal story, your example, and that's a step number 2. Number 3 is social proof. And so you're going to have people that follow you, that try this. There's going to be people that are that going to just do it because they want to eat right for their blood type. So many different areas, but here's the reality. You want to start creating social proof. These are the testimonials. And then finally, a call to action. See, when you combine those 4 pillars together, I mean, it's just undeniable, right, of the success that you can create. And so just know this, when we're in this process right here, we're going to have about 1,000 to 5,000 followers. Maybe we're posting 3 to 5 times a day. Even if you're not posting daily, you should be engaging people every day. And what does that mean? Check to see who's having a birthday. When people are putting posts out there, engage with their post. All of that helps to build your brand, okay? And then going live 1 time per week. So again, in the beginning phase of building your business, you want to go live at least 1 time a week. And so now let's look at step 3, engagement. And so what I'm going to do tonight, we're not going through all of this tonight. Tonight was really designed to kind of get you moving, right? To kind of make you understand the power of social media, the power of taking your business to the next level. Now, in teaching you how I've done what I've done, and that's earning millions of dollars of income, having businesses in 46 countries. I mean, there's hours of information, right? But here's the good news. You don't have to learn hours of information in order for you to take the first steps that are necessary to take your business to the next level. So while we can talk about how do you grow your social media, while we can talk about Facebook groups and how you can build with that, while we can talk about how you can make your content go viral, okay, those are all great strategies to talk about. But the reality is this, okay? The reality is most of us are still trying to get our business going from the very beginning, okay? And so again, if you're at the very beginning, maybe you have 1,000 to 5,000 followers, You're posting already 3 to 5 times a week. You're engaging with your audience daily, and you're going live at least once a week. So if you're already doing that, okay, great job. If you're not doing that, I want you to record that as the bare minimum of what we need you to do in order for you to take this to the next level, okay? And so that's what you need to do to start. But now let's look at these 5 steps. Now there's more steps, but again, we're going to talk about these during later courses, okay? What can you do right now to take your business to the next level? Optimize your profile. There's certain behaviors that people want to see from you if you are a wellness influencer. So if you're a wellness influencer, but your profile doesn't speak to that, it could be a turnoff. If you're a wellness influencer, but you're on social media eating fried chicken every day, guess what? It's not going to resonate with enough people. And so what you've got to understand is your profile is kind of like the entryway to most people to who you are. And so check your image, check your background, and make sure that it's representing the wellness influencer that you're working to become. Okay, so let's optimize your profile. Number 2, we talked about creating your content. You know, we talked about the fact that you need to come up with content on a daily basis. And this is educational content. This is content in which you are perhaps sharing testimonials, right? There's so many layers to your content that's going to help to make you great. Number 3, engagement and growth. Okay, engagement and growth, these are some areas in which we're going to get into during some of our later classes, because that's so important. It's not enough to create great content. It's not enough to have a great profile. But if you are not engaging with your clients, if you're not saying hi, if you're not paying attention to them, they're going to tune you out and you're not going to grow your brand. Okay. And so we want to ensure that you're also engaging with your clients. You're engaging with the people that are following you. Facebook groups. Now, currently we have 2 Facebook groups that we want you to pay attention to. One of them is Flat Belly Lifestyle, and the other group is our Akana Lifestyle. Those are the 2 groups that we want you to follow as we start building. Right now, I believe in Akana Lifestyle, we have over 14,000 people. In Akana Flat Belly Lifestyle, we have about 5,000 people. So those are exciting. Combined, that's about 20,000 people. But guess what? We're going to make it even bigger than that, because everyone who's on the line right now, we want you to also go into our groups and add your family, your friends, right? We want you to really engage with us because we know this is a very powerful part of the transformation. And then another area that I'm super excited about, guys. So there's 8 areas, there's 8 steps. Tonight, I'm showing 5 of them because during our next certification, we're going to get heavily into 3 of them. So we're going to talk about the engagement part. How do you engage your clients, right? We're going to talk about the Facebook groups, how to really monetize that. But we're also going to talk about viral videos, right? You know, some people post a video and the video is phenomenal, but guess what? They might get 100 views. Another person posts a video and it's not that great, but it gets 10,000 views, 100,000 views, right? How would you like to post viral videos? And so during our next certification, not only will we show you how to post those viral videos, but you're going to learn the Facebook groups, you're going to learn how to engage and how to really grow your social media. Because one of the ultimate things that we want to move you into as influencers, because each and every one of you guys are influencers. Okay, you're on the line tonight, either because you have 1,000 people already following you or because you believe you're an influencer. And I love confidence, right? So confidence to me is attractive, and we want to help you to achieve exactly what you already believe, okay? And so phase two, that's when we have lots of growth. And so we're talking about people that are on the line that have grown their following to anywhere from 5,000 to 15,000. That's pretty cool. At some point, some of you are going to get over 15,000, but that's the part that we want to really talk about because, a lot of times in companies, they teach you how to build their company, how to build their particular brand. What I've learned, and I've been in network marketing for over 30 years, is teach people how to build their own brand, right? There's no competition here, right? Teach them how to build their own brand because in doing that, you're going to build a brand that's going to have not just 15,000 followers, but can you imagine when you have 20,000 followers? I know Gigi, we had the pleasure of working together in another company. But I remember when I flew to Dallas and helped her team, and Gigi had one particular segment of her brand grow to over 10,000 followers, right? I know Kathy, I don't even know how many you've grown, probably over 8,000 followers, right? So there's a way that we can do this, guys, and I'm excited about helping each and every one of you, but just know that it's going to take commitment on your part as well, okay? And then in the later classes, we're going to get into monetization, right? How do you monetize this even beyond Akana? Because again, we're about helping you win. I know network marketing. I'm a network marketer. I build big brands, big businesses. And I can tell you this, most companies only push their agenda. The reason why we push your other agendas that may be beneficial for you is because our goal is for people to win. If we want to help people win, we got to give you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And the truth is there's ways that you can monetize your brand, especially when you get over 5,000 followers, over 10,000 followers, right? There's money that you can be paid every single month from some of these various outlets, guys. And that's why I'm excited about this whole platform, because yes, we're starting off sharing with our social media based on our Akana certification, but just know our long-term strategy is where you can join our private group. You can join a daily coaching call, okay? Automate, because we know that everything's about automation right now. And so step two is about how do we automate this process? Because again, as you become an influencer who sells products that are resonating with people across the country, how do you automate this, guys? That's critical, right? How do you duplicate yourself? Because otherwise we'll pull our hair out, right? It's a lot to handle, okay? And so the good news is we are in a true world where things are now automated and delegated more than ever before. Okay, step 8. Okay, establish yourself as an expert. So again, I'm showing you these briefly, which is why I'm moving fast through the last few steps, because these are a part of later trainings, guys. But I want you to snapshot the overall picture, because ultimately you will establish yourself as an expert, right? In fact, there's going to be books that you're going to publish. There's going to be maybe blogs that you endorse, right? You're going to go speak on podcasts. That's the ultimate goal. We don't we love Akana. Akana is a phenomenal company. It's a network marketing, guys, but I'm a network marketer, not just a CEO. So I want to see you succeed, not just as an Akanapreneur, but I want you to succeed as an influencer. Wouldn't it be cool? If people that are associated with our brand are all making 6 figures, that's cool to me, okay? And so we want that to happen. And we know that through network marketing, it's life-changing. You're going to earn sometimes hundreds of dollars a month, sometimes thousands of dollars a month. But we know this influencer business has created a whole new category where people are literally earning millions of dollars annually. And so we're super excited because you can establish yourself as an expert. And so I want to do this real quick because we went through a lot. And so sometimes it's good to just kind of segment off stuff. And so in my opinion, 2025 is the year of leveling up. It's about leveling up, guys, right? And so this is a leveling up checklist, okay? And so if you are on our Zoom right now and you have 1,000 followers, here's what you want to do weekly, daily, and then the per week. So take a snapshot of that, right? If you have over 5,000 followers, right? There's some of you that have over 5,000 followers, and we're going to be working very close together because here's the thing. We have a Facebook group for everybody that has less than 5,000 followers because you want to capitalize on our momentum. I mean, one of our Facebook groups has over 14,000 people. One of them almost 5,000 people. So you want to leverage that. If you start a Facebook group with 5 people, it's not that attractive. People need social validation, right? But once you get above 5,000 followers, when you launch your group, you're going to have hundreds of people following you, right? And so this is pretty cool. And so just know that inside of our wellness influencer certification, we're going to go through different stages of being a wellness influencer because we recognize it's different at 1,000, it's different at 5,000, it's different at 10,000, it's different at 15,000, and it sure enough is different at 100,000, right? And again, I've already created my own personal brands, and one of them has over 50,000. So I'm talking from personal experience, right? And so let's look at this. Here's a challenge that we want to give you as wellness influencers, right? It's an accelerator class. And I'm excited about this, okay? So week 1 through 4, you're going to optimize your profile and you're going to post consistently. So for that person who's on the line, who gets what we're doing, and you want to take it to the next level, you want to make sure that you are optimizing your profile by posting consecutively, right? Consistently. Week 5 through 8, you're going to go live and you're going to launch a lead magnet. And we have one of those magnets on knowyourbloodtype.com. And then week 9 through 12, we're going to monetize with coaching products and brand deals. Okay. And so just know there's a lot that's going to come to this. But what's our next step for tonight? So the next step for tonight, right? We want to first to make sure that we set our calendar for the next 30 days. The calendar is so important, guys. Not only is it important that we have our calendar for the next 30 days, but we also start looking at a few items within that. So let's look at this where it says post your first storytelling reel today. So if you have a calendar for 30 days, and if now you need to start, what you want to do is go back to the beginning where we talked about content. We talked about education. We talked about storytelling. We talked about validation. And so you want to create enough confidence in which you can release something that tells your story. And I'm going to say this, guys, because here's the thing. When I look at these influencers that are making $1 million, and some of them are doing it within a matter of hours, right? They're not the most educated as far as going to the best of the colleges. They're not, but what they're good at is just telling those stories, right? Being authentic to their brand. You might be on the line right now feeling a little bit hesitation, right? Maybe you don't feel like you're that good at being a storyteller, okay? And that's okay. Here's the key, guys. When it comes to all of what I'm sharing right now, the more authentic you can be, the more you can get good at telling stories. That's really what it's about, because people just want to know they're dealing with somebody real. And when we think about those Gen Zs and the millennials, they're sick and tired of these big box companies. They're tired of the Amazons. They want to relate to someone, right? And that's why this is such a powerful opportunity for you to be an influencer in a space and time in which we have an industry that was created out of nothing. I mean, think about 10 years ago, there was no influencers. And now within the last 2 years, influencers are starting to pace at the same trajectory as network marketing. It's an industry that's brand new, but it's going to create a lot of explosive opportunities, guys. And so we want you to pay attention to this, because even back in 2016, before we talked about influencers, I was already on board with learning social media, learning how to do advertisements. And so if you feel intimidated by that, just know we have a team of experts who are very comfortable in this capacity. And so we're going to tell our stories. We're going to engage with new people every single day. And that's going to create massive growth, massive opportunity for you. And so thank you so much for you paying attention to our influencer training. In closing, I'm going to share with you some screenshots that hopefully you'll take. I'm always one of those people where it's kind of like, that's a great training, but tell me, what are the most 3 critical things I need to know right now? That's kind of my mindset, right? It's kind of, I love long trainings, and tonight you've heard a lot. Let me see what time it is. We're almost, oh, it's only 8 o'clock. It's 8:07, so I'm still ahead of time, right? But you want to learn the cliff notes, right? What's the cliff notes, right? And so if I was to give you what would be the best the top 3 characteristics of an influencer that you should know about, what would those top 3 things be, right? So I'm going to share that with you right now. Let's look at it. Number 1, and this is something that I beat, kind of like what it did say, when you beat a dead horse, you beat it over and over and over and over and over. I've been talking about authenticity, okay? There was this study, guys, and this study was where they were measuring the energy in a room, and they can measure love, they can measure this, that. Authenticity was one of the things they can measure. Guess what was more powerful than love? Authenticity. So what it tells us is people just want people to be real. We're so tired of fake. We're so tired of pretentious. We're so tired of people that are on these platforms and they're not true to who they are. We want real people. And so what we're finding is people that are being real to who they are, they're accelerating, okay? And so just know that if you don't take away anything else tonight, take this away. Be authentic, okay? There's only one you, okay? When we talk about fingerprints, we talk about the DNA. No one can replicate you. So you have to be the best you possible. See, people follow influencers who are genuine, relatable, and transparent about their wellness journey. If you've been through struggles, let them know that. So many times we want to not share our pain, guys, but it's through our pain in which we relate. So if we have health challenges, if we've transformed our lifestyle, if we have an expertise in an area, whatever that is, share that, guys, because that's what's going to separate you. It's going to make you unique in the world. Okay, it's going to be what separates your brand. Okay, and so I'm excited because this is the opportunity in which we're able to help you craft your voice, your brand, and to take it to the next level. And on the last little comment, it talks about an example. It says wellness influencers like Mark Hyman or Koya Webb have built strong brands by staying true to their personal health philosophies and consistently by sharing insights. And so what does that tell you? We don't have to sell out, right? Whatever you believe, just know there's an audience that's going to follow you and find you. Sometimes it takes a minute because you're sharing something and not enough people show up. We've been talking about, even in our company, do you know your blood type? But let me tell you something, folks. In the beginning, whatever you're sharing, you're not going to have a lot of people that show up, and that's okay. But what that means is if you stay persistent, if you stay consistent, there will be a time where millions of people show up. And that's the power of what we can create in this industry when we are consistent, okay? Not only being consistent and being authentic, but we want to engage. We want to build communities. Today, I was mentioning on our morning call about the rebound community. That's a community of people that have been rebounding with us for 3.5+ years, right? That's awesome. And that's really the power of what you can do. See, your brand is so powerful, but you don't know it yet. You have the opportunity to build communities within communities, okay? And so it's not just about your followers, but it's about creating loyal and engaged audience, right? Inboxing them, letting them know how you feel, being attuned with how they're feeling, making sure you're responding to them. And so here's an example. So they gave an example. A TikTok influencer with 5,000 engaged followers can make more impact and more money than someone with 50,000 inactive followers. That is powerful, guys. Okay, powerful. Hopefully you understand that, okay? But it just shows you that once you are building your brand, you want to keep your audience engaged day after day, because once let's say you take off for 2 months and you're not engaging with them, that's what it's talking about. It's saying you're now having inactive followers. But if you stayed engaged, you never have to worry about that, okay? And that's the powerful of engagement, monetization. So just know that we're going to help you with that, because in the beginning, you want to first get your followers up, right? It's hard to talk about monetization if you have less than 15,000 followers, but just know that what's exciting is there's a future that's unlimited, because companies, right, are now putting budgets together for influencers. And if you want to have multiple streams of income, leverage your SEOs and trends, right? Build your email list, okay? And so here's an example. Everyone, I wanted to give an example. So a wellness influencer with 10,000 followers can make 1,000 to 5,000 per month. Guys, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, 1,000 may not seem like a lot, but hey, $5,000, guys, let me say this. If all you're doing is showing up on social media, but you got to learn this, okay? This is a profession. You got to learn the skill of it, right? Are we ready to make $5,000 a month? Okay. I mean, I think everybody on the line should be ready to make $5,000 a month, but it really takes you understanding the power of how we can monetize this. And so I'm going to give you some takeaways, because we've given a lot, and you have to excuse me. I get excited about this because this is my skill set. Like, I love internet marketing. I love taking these kind of concepts to the next level. And so here's our takeaways, right? Be authentic, be you. See, we can be a second-rate imitation of somebody else, but we can be a first-rate of ourselves. Okay, so be you, because the world is waiting for you. Sometimes we never know the gap we are here to fulfill in the world, right? Some of you have skill sets that you've not yet shared with the world, and we need you to share it. Okay, so be authentic, share your journey, build relationships. Okay, engage with your audience and serve your audience, right? I want you to think about that for a second, okay? There are people on TikTok, okay, whether it's Stormy Steele, who she earned over $1 million within 12 hours. I keep saying 12 months, but it's 12 hours, guys. Know this, okay? And then the guy from China who had over $1.7 billion, guys. And so here's the reality, guys, is these are individuals that have learned how to monetize their business strategically, but they're engaging their audience. They're serving their audience, right? And so here's the question. Do you want us to help you create a step-by-step blueprint for scaling as a wellness influencer? And so here's the thing. We're going to have this class every month. So once a month, you can join us. And we're going to talk about this. So you guys have learned some new concepts tonight. You've learned about influencers. If you are in another network marketing company, you probably understand that there's a reason why some of the network marketing companies have started declining. It's because of influencers, right? And so the companies like Akana that have been great at trying to shift people into influencer space are going to be the ones that survive, okay? And so you just have to decide tonight, where you're at tonight. But we appreciate each and every one of you for being on the line, for joining us tonight to learn more about how you can build your brand as a wellness influencer. That's exciting, but you have to decide, you have to decide where you're at. And so with that being said, you've heard a lot tonight about our wellness influencer business, and you just have to decide what you want from it. Because if you want to just learn a little bit every single month, we're here every single month to help coach you and to teach you. If you need, like I know Gigi and Kathy, I can remember Kathy when I flew to South Carolina, and Gigi, I flew to Texas, right? We were learning hands-on how to build to 5,000 people, to build to 10,000 people. If you need to learn more hands-on, we're going to send some information out so you can decide. We do have a group of people that are prepared to work with you on a daily basis to build your profile, to build all of your content. So if you need people to do it for you, right? I understand, right? I get it. There's times when I did it myself, and there's times when I paid people. It just depends on what stage of my life I'm at, right? And so just know we're going to send some information out so you can have a chance to see where you're at with that. And so with that being said, it looks like we are right at that time, Kathy. We are better than at that time because it is 8:17. We had until 8:30. And so I'm going to bring you up, Kathy, because we've had 52 people on this whole time. It looks like we might have just lost a couple of people. But are you on there, Kathy Weathersby? She might have been, it looks like she might have had to drop off. But hey, guys, with that being said, thank you so much. I got to check out these comments. I see there's a lot of comments. I've been so busy talking. I've not had a chance to read them all. But so excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, no problem. Yes, 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 yes. How much is the class? Oh, and so you'll get an email. So everybody will get an email about that. I got to check because there's a team of people teaching on that. So I got to find out, but it's not much. We always try to negotiate things down to bare minimum cost. Whatever they would charge in the retail world, we always get it at a better price. So just know it'll be a great price for those who want us to hold your hand and do the work for you. If you are kind of cool with doing it yourself, join us every month and you're going to learn more and more and more. But let's look and see. Okay, cool. Amazing. Everybody's happy, excited. Yay. Perfect timing. Yay. Oh, very good. Very, very, very good. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Melissa, I'm very excited about this. I just finished the 21-day and I tried, you said to post on the Akana website. Yes. I tried doing it and uploaded, but for some reason they said they would have to get back to me or check or something. I don't know what.
You know what, on the Akana website? Or which one?
Yes, because I was trying to post, because every day I did a salad and I put it on Facebook, but I could not get it on the Akana.
Figure that out, girl. We got to get you. I need all your recipes.
I know it's something I didn't do. I know, pretty much.
You know, it has to be because your stuff is fabulous, girl. I've been following you on your own page and you are doing it great. Great job.
I tried to post it, but I just didn't know how or I don't know what I was doing, honestly.
Okay, well, I'll help you. We'll help you figure that out. No problem, okay?
I'm all excited about it. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Anybody else, guys? It looks like we have about 11 minutes. Oh my God, we got done early tonight. I see Mooney's on too. Hey, Mooney. Hey, Rochelle, Roylene, Dr. We got a lot of great. Terry Anderson, Paula G, Sherry Eppinger. Oh my, Crystal Robin, everybody's on. Wow, we got a good I don't want to name any more names. I'm going to miss Ma Mitchell. I can't even say Elizabeth Thompson. They're going to get me in trouble tonight. Kayetta.
Oh, look at all those greens behind Nadine. Oh, I love it.
Hi, darling. How's everybody?
Ma Mitchell, how you doing?
I'm getting there, girl. Just working on that ageless body, honey.
You are doing it. I'm proud of you.
Melissa, you see all those greens behind Nadine?
I see. And you have to invite us to your house. Okay.
Well, anyway, darling, Melissa, you said the class meets how often?
So once a month is going to be available through the certification. So if you want to just bite off piece sizes at a time, But there is also for those who want to dive in quick, you want help with all of your different transformations, whether it's your Facebook page. There's another intensive class. I got to get with the team though, but there's a class you can enroll in where you can pay. So the one we're doing is free. So it kind of is all free, right? But let's say you want somebody to do the work for you. You need daily coaching. You want somebody to hold your hand. There's a paid class as well. So we'll send that out. So you'll have access to that in case you need it. But otherwise, we'll be back here the 1st of March. Okay.
Okay, got it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
But now all these exercises that you've given us for these steps need to be completed before that, because you've already given weeks and weeks and all of those.
Exactly.
Correct?
Yes, you got it, girl. So if you just take those steps and if you screenshot it, that'll keep you very, very busy.
I did, yes.
So yes.
Jesus.
And we can team up and work together, Diana.
Oh, loving it. I knew you would say that. Dear. I love it.
Yeah. We can help each other.
Yeah.
Melissa, what the
Yeah.
classes, you coming back every month? Would it always be on Monday?
Always on Monday, right following the Sunday. You got it. Yeah.
Okay.
And what's cool, next month, we already got the
This-
agenda laid out. I can't wait, but I can't give you any beans right now. But yeah, we got some good stuff.
Hemp Goldie, you're
Yes,
gonna
go-
spell it? When?
So you can start buying that
I'm gonna
on
be the
Wednesday
spokesperson
on your
for that.
site. And it's really good because I had the type
Oh,
O bloods to drink it first. Because what we're doing is we're saying it's the drink your way slim. It's a drinkable. So it's like a shot of kind of a nice sweet drink you can drink 3 times a day. So it tastes good. It's lemonade, strawberry. But I had my O's try it today and they loved it. So the
Okay,
O's
you said, I'm sorry, Melissa.
Wednesday?
Girl, look, you know
Yes.
what, girl, I'm about to fall over here now. What?
Okay.
It's on
hey,
the
look,
site.
oh.
Stop it, Diana.
on Wednesday, it's
Oh,
on the
Loretta,
site.
did
Yes,
you hear me
on the
ask
site
her?
Wednesday. It's
You know
on
you
Wednesday.
wanted to ask, but you put me out there. So Melissa, answer me. When is it
Okay.
out there?
Ooh, look at them.
Answer
Listen
me.
to them. Oh, go
Stop
at
it.
Melissa,
Stop it,
do you
Diana.
hear these
You
Let
O's?
listen
somebody
to
Y'all
else
them
hear?
talk.
O's,
Did
man.
y'all
Them
hear them
O's ain't no
O's?
joke.
Cutting up.
Let
I
somebody else
still
talk.
didn't hear if
Who
it's out
asked
there
you
yet.
the Melissa, who
AB,
asked you the
AB,
question?
you all.
And
Hey,
them
asked
O's
you
go
said-
chew each other up.
I'm getting ready to look right now.
See,
Not even gonna
AB.
be able to
Melissa,
drink
who
them
asked
O's
you
because
the
they fight too
question?
much.
Melissa,
I asked
them
her the
O's go
question.
chew
Him
you up.
Goldie. I've been asking for 6 months.
Did
Them
you
O's.
ask her tonight? Did
Okay,
you
so
ask
five-
her
Third.
tonight?
Melissa, you know I volunteered to be a guinea
Me
Ooh,
too.
pig.
listen to them
Me
O's.
too.
Oh my,
I
oh,
did
oh
Can you
my
hear
God.
me over all of these other people?
Lexi, I'm gonna have to hand me a
pay to
gummy after
volunteer.
this
Ooh,
Lord.
they all coming. Here come Minister
I'll
Ernestine.
pay to
Oh, my God.
volunteer. I'll pay you to
Lord, help me,
volunteer.
Jesus.
You can't out-train a bad diet. Join this this ageless body boot camp, y'all. Come on. Move this
That's
body.
We're just
right.
gonna start praying.
You all
Okay.
better join me,
I still-
Ernestine and Bernadine and Daydeen, baby, please. We doing this ageless body.
Okay.
There go Marcella
It's the
Rochelle.
pro-
She a
You can't
OT.
out-train a bad diet.
That's
Ernestine,
right.
you
You
look
right. You
fabulous.
right.
I'm at
You
the
right,
gym
Chris.
right now. That's
Ernestine.
what
They
I
done
do.
changed the whole
That's right.
conversation. We talking about
And that's
marketing.
who
They
you
talking
are?
about eating.
We get ready to market this ageless body, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
And this
I still don't know. Are we just the product on the website? That's why it's the product on the website.
We'll
It
have,
is.
let's
look, Diana, we're gonna have
There
the
was so much-
75-year-old
Oh
club,
Lord.
ages
Okay.
body.
That's right.
It's the
Okay,
product
I'm
on the
gonna ask-
website.
Okay.
It's the
75 club.
Hey, oh my
Apologize,
word.
Melissa.
Can we get that question
Melissa,
answered?
I'm so sorry. I opened up this Pandora's box. Please
No,
forgive me.
we
I
need it.
asked a question and then they go, wow. They just went, wow. I apologize,
We still
Melissa.
didn't hear the
Don't say
answer.
they, say oh.
You know,
Okay, guys, here's the deal.
I got an answer.
you know
They
what
Okay,
I
guys, here's the
suggest?
deal.
Here come
Melissa,
Dolores,
Here's
another
the
Melissa,
O.
deal,
do this.
guys.
Just
Too
cut
many
'em.
people are
Cut 'em
talking.
off.
Too many
You
people
know,
are talking.
in the meeting. Just
We
cut 'em
sound like
off.
the
O's
You
are
know,
talking.
just
Too
cut
many
'em off.
O's are
Just cut 'em
talking.
off.
Can we
Good
stop
night,
and
John
sound
boy.
like
Good
the
night,
view?
John girl.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Mute
You've had a
everybody.
wonderful
Mute.
day. Have a wonderful life. You know, use your Akana products. Go have a gummy. You
Diana,
know, smoke a joint.
Diana,
You know,
Diana,
hit the
Diana,
pen.
Diana, say
What?
less. Say less. Say
Oh
less.
no!
Say less.
Tell me more about
For a
that.
minute.
Tell me
Say
more
less.
about that.
Say
Tell me
less.
more. Tell me more about
Say
that.
less.
I
Say
asked
less.
one question.
That's right. Oh my God, this was amazing, guys. I'm like sitting here laughing so hard. I love my O's. Mooney, you know we love our O's. Oh my God. But here's what I will say, guys. February the 5th, I just had to say this real quick. I muted everybody out. February the 5th is when this launches company-wide. Right now, we've been selling the product for those who bought the 21-day cleanse. If you bought the 21-day cleanse, we've shipped it in your 21-day cleanse. So it's automatic. But outside of that, no one's been able to buy our hemp Govi, okay, which you've heard of the injectables. People are injecting themselves with needles. There's a lot of side effects, consequences to that. We have not the injectables, but the drinkables, okay, where you can actually drink your way slim with our phenomenal hemp Govi, and you can buy that individually as of Wednesday, which is February the 5th, okay? But if you bought the 21-day cleanse up until then, you will get that for free. Once that promotion starts where we release it, you will no longer get that for free with the 21-day cleanse. So if you are considering a 21-day cleanse and you want to get a complimentary bottle of hemp Govi, buy it before it launches on the site on February the 5th. So that's a clue. And so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and unmute the lines because I think I answered now all the questions that we needed to answer.
No. I don't think you want to do that.
What you got, Mooney? What you got for me, Mooney? I let him unmute. What you got for me?
I have nothing to say. I'm just messing with him.
We love this.
Amazing.
Amazing. Okay. I'm gonna get
Amazing.
I love my O's, okay? Y'all know O's, y'all my favorites, okay? My mama's an O, my son is an O. I might be an A, but love y'all, okay?
I appreciate
Thanks,
you
Melissa. This has been great.
for
I am
unmuting
excited.
me, Melissa. And you can leave the go ahead and mute Marita right on back out. Just go ahead and mute her.
Girl, see, I was going.
That's the day that's the day after my husband's and my 35th wedding anniversary. So I'm going to take that as a gift.
And mine is February the 6th.
I put that in the chat.
My birthday, February 6th.
Didn't nobody ask you? Didn't nobody? Oh, your birthday!
Oh,
Happy birthday to you.
I
My
love you
birthday
too,
is February
Diana.
16th.
Okay,
Oh,
Melissa, I think you ought to go ahead and mute them again. They don't know how to act. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Yes,
Well,
you do. You know you do. You know.
Everybody.
AB.
Now, I got a little O
mean,
in me, so that's why I know.
So you got the
I
B,
love you, Mr. Mooney.
you can buy.
You have a lovely wife. That's your good asset.
No, you
uh-oh.
Diana, you
Thank
going
you,
hard.
didn't.
You going hard tonight, Miss Diana Cole.
Diana, you
And
went
she
there.
can hear
She
you.
did, she
But
go
that's
there.
the truth. It's true.
Uh-oh.
Truth crushed to the ground will rise.
Ooh.
You know?
Oh my goodness, right? Looking in on
We need
y'all.
to get her live on Facebook quick.
I tried. I did try.
I think I
really
might have
do.
seen you on there.
I'm on my Facebook, but I couldn't go on to Akana's. They wouldn't let me come on. I don't
Oh
understand.
no, honey, they restrict something, honey. They have to go over it with 18
Yeah, they have to
people.
look at you first.
you
They
know.
have to evaluate before they let
That's
you.
right, baby. It
One.
take 18 people.
Right.
You know.
At
Really?
least, well, I
Confirmation.
didn't know all of that. I just tried to do what I knew what to do. I didn't know. So, but I will know because I'm going to be taught. So there you are.
That's
Now,
what we love about
but run
Akana.
tell that.
Education.
Yeah, run
Mhm.
tell that because I'm going to find out. And then I'm going to be picking because I'm still doing my salads every day because it's a lifestyle. It's not once and done. It's a continuation.
Save it
Have you all been
for
listening to
got
your
any of the
live,
Zooms and
Diana.
training? Oh,
know what? I
Marita,
got a
just
real
go
good
on
idea.
to.
I'm looking at
I'm
this.
looking at your skin, it's glowing like the
Yes,
red.
it is.
Oh, thank you. I'm warm. My
We
husband
just
loves
finished
heat.
our 21 day.
Because
Yeah.
It was
you all
wonderful.
do know that that 70 is the new 50. You all do know that, right?
I'm only 35 twice plus 5, so I don't know where
We're
you're talking about.
75.
I'm only 35 twice plus 5.
We're gonna have the 75. That's the Diamond Jubilee girls.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. That's
Oh,
right.
not girls,
Jubilee.
right?
Hey,
Right,
Dr.
Daddy?
Daddy.
That's right. Hi, guys.
That's
How are
right.
you?
You tell them, Nadine.
Yeah.
Okay.
75 is where it's at. Come on, y'all.
Show
Right.
you
Well, where
right,
you all
baby.
get
I'm
off
here.
from?
Hey.
Come on,
see you,
Paula
Queen
G. That's
Elizabeth.
right,
Yeah,
Paula.
baby. Okay, yeah.
Yes, we're
That's
gonna
right.
do the
Show
75
you right.
plus.
Mm-hmm.
75
That's
plus,
right.
baby.
But I'm
Well, I'm not
still,
there yet, but I'm
I'm
getting
only
there.
I just
35
want to
twice plus 5.
check this out.
Let minister at the B talk.
No.
Where
I'm
are
not
you?
gonna say nothing but this. I
What?
really want y'all to pay attention. Now I
Oh
want
my,
y'all
here
to
we
really
go.
pay attention to this. Listen to what
Okay.
I'm finna say. Y'all, the A's ain't said not one word.
And your point?
No. Hear me out. The B's, now we may pop in and pop out. Pop in, pop out. Pop in, pop out. Let me tell you, y'all ain't mute not once. Not once. I'm looking at the screen and I'm like, they ain't mute not once. The A's ain't said nothing. Even Terry Anderson, she has hers unmuted and ain't said a word.
A word.
Well, I love the A's and the B's.
Now, what I'm saying is,
and what's your point?
I love everybody, but what I'm saying is,
And
hear me out. What I'm saying is,
Ooh.
our true, like working together. Now check this out. The O's, y'all don't have a problem with recruiting
no.
at all. Right? Y'all go say what y'all gotta say, and the volume is gonna be booming.
Yes.
Authentic.
But you have to respect the A's.
Ah, here we go.
Listen to me. You have to respect the A. You need everybody.
Yeah, my A brought me into the business.
Elam, Terry Anderson, Meridian Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Elam.
I said Elam, Cherie
Elizabeth
Eppinger,
Ann.
Elizabeth brought me into the business. She's
Elizabeth
the one who
Ann, she
introduced
on
me
here.
to
Let me
Akana.
see.
Mooney,
And she's an A.
we just want to get it done. We're
I-
taking this
hear me
information and we
out.
want to get it done.
Look, they go be a silent storm. That A's, they not go say too much.
I know.
You go look up and they volume, and now they not gonna recruit a whole lot of people though. Outside of Terry. Terry is an exception, and I haven't figured that out yet. But the A's are go have volume, and you go look at them like, they didn't say too much where it come from. Now the
Get
B's,
that right.
What
Now,
about the ABs? I mean, I
don't sleep on the
understand.
AB.
Right, don't sleep on the AB.
It's not many of them.
We rare, and everybody want us. We're rare.
I like that.
He's very special.
It's probably
Y'all
only
got
one
the
of y'all on
Jesus
here
blood.
too.
Bernadine on there is Kayada and it's Nadine. So it's 3 A.
Bernadine on here. Bernadine not on here.
Bernadine was on there. She was on there earlier. She
I
might be on-
just throw that thing on the tire.
No,
Kayada.
is Kayada here?
Kayada's out there.
She's
You
on.
all
She was on.
professional.
Okay,
Now,
so
you know what, Miss
Minister Mooney,
Nadine,
I want to
come
thank
tell-
Elizabeth
Miss
Ann
Nadine
and all
probably-
the A's. Oh, here
Miss
we
Nadine,
go.
she probably started out as a O.
No.
And then her blood type changed to A.
No, when I was a little girl, they would try to give me transfusions. I've been an AB for 75 years.
now what is Gene? Gene is a what?
Oh.
He's an
Gene is the O.
Okay, y'all married. I know what happened.
What happened?
I know what happened.
What had happened was
Look, I know what happened.
Nadine,
Nadine.
Because
Oh, I have to be quiet.
Mama Nadine, I know what happened. He's an O and you an AB. I know what happened. Because
Well,
you
I'ma
rocking with
tell
the
you all
O's
at
tonight. That
I'm
ain't
gonna tell
usually
you
like
all at
the
the
AB.
couples thing that we're gonna
Yeah,
have.
that couples thing.
I'm
But let me
I'm wait.
just say,
I got my authentic stories to tell.
yeah, I'm gonna call it infusion.
Infusion.
Like that infusion, confusion, infusion. I like that. Nigga.
You was infused by
I
O.
like that, Mom.
Infusion, confusion. I love it.
Brother James Mitchell, you have your
Yeah.
hands full.
He knows.
I know.
What is
Praying.
it, 53
I'm praying
years?
for you, brother. I'm praying for you.
53 years.
You should be praying for her.
He's a B. He's a B.
Oh, Brother James, no, Brother James is a B. Now,
Right.
we know Brother
Just
James.
build a fence all around her every day.
That's right. And y'all, if you came to the book signing, you know how everything went.
Yes.
That brother is a smooth operator.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good person. Very
Yeah,
good
he
person.
hooked me with the poetry.
That's right.
And I'm an O. That was hard. It was hard.
Really?
Oh, y'all are fun.
Yeah.
We need a party. We need
Yeah.
another party.
But this was an exciting night. I'm very grateful for all this training, Melissa.
Yes,
Honestly,
ma'am.
very grateful.
For where we're gonna go, guys, because honestly, we have something so special. Like when I take it to people and they just are blown away. Like Mooney, we know nobody knows that this is out there. We have something no network marketing company has, guys. We're the first, right? This is gonna be so huge once it just gets out there. Great job, and this influencer is gonna help us. So I appreciate you guys because I need my O's. I need y'all.
We need each other.
Need you,
We here.
I need my strong O's. They out there just banging on the doors. Come on, pay attention. And my A's are being so strategic. My B's are on another level, right? They just are all right now, right? You know, but it's amazing. And ABs, y'all just got it going on. I mean, ABs, y'all small in numbers, but oh my God.
Powerful.
But that's what makes Akana so great, y'all.
Yes.
All these phenomenal blood types, guys. And that's what really made us understand it's all about needing each other because I know my strengths, know my weaknesses, right? And I know that it is science that O's are who y'all are. I don't care who you are. My son may not be the biggest recruiter. He's not a networker. But let me tell you something. If you know my son is an O to his heart, to his core. He is an O throughout every cell in his body. Because
ride and die.
O's
Ride
are
and die.
And I'm just saying though, this is science that we're starting to prove, and we're going to change the world, y'all. So thank you guys for being here with us through all the what they say ups and downs, the trials and tribulations, right? But you can see we are here. We're going to be here forever.
And I'm thankful for
Now,
that.
I'm not gonna lie.
For that
I'm not gonna lie.
purple. I'm
If
thankful for that purple color because that's royalty. That's why the AB is purple. The color code royalty.
And I thought about you when I saw that purple, Nadine. I said,
yes, yes.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
hoping
lie.
you're observing all of that greenery behind you.
Now I'm not gonna lie. Now I will share this. If I ever had my back up against the wall and it was time to fight, I'm looking for O's. I'm looking for O's.
You better.
I promise you. I'm not gonna be looking for no A. I'm not gonna be looking for no AB or no B. I'm like, where the O's at? I need some.
You know what, Minister Mooney? Minister Mooney, you are a wise man because I told someone once, he said, I believe you would fight. I said, well, you know what? There's only going to be 2 licks because my God told me no weapon formed. So when I raise my hand up, you going down.
You going down, baby.
Hey, look at them O's. They ready to fight. I'm telling you, O's.
Mama D's out there, my blood type A sister, 80 plus years young. She out there, she volunteers at our corporate offices 2 to 3 times a week. She comes in to get y'all's packages out at 83 years young. So Mama D,
Yes, yes, yes.
Dolores,
And she
All is
keeps
well.
me,
Hey,
she keeps,
Dolores.
All is
she
good.
keeps
All
me
is
right.
Mama
Hey,
D. Mama D.
That's
Hey,
right.
You know, she
Hi,
Thank
keeps
you,
me
Mama
in order.
D.
Yeah, thank
Thank you
you.
guys. Thank you
And to
guys.
be
Thank us
honest,
all.
The
now that I
Lord
think
keeps
about
me
it,
in order.
to be
and
honest,
that's a
now that I think
job.
about it, I'm the outside of my wife. I'm the only and Desi. Desi, my wife, and me. Krista Robinson is addition. There aren't many B's on my team. There are more O's. Them O's that are on my team, they B's. Kenneth is an A. Let me see. I don't have too many A's. Most of my team are O's.
Mm.
Yep. Most of my team are O's.
You got a good team.
And the ones that are O's, they have, let me think. Yeah. I
got a
think
lot
they
of good O's because you got Ernestine who's an O, Paula G who's an O, Abana who's an O. You got a lot of O's that are sitting and holding it down for
Yeah.
sure. You got the Kenneth Elam who comes out of the he
out
has
of the blue.
out of
Yep.
the blue. Yep,
He's an
that's
A.
you got AB Kayada.
Yep. AB. Yep.
Who's your B on your team besides you and your wife?
Desi, and Crystal, who's like adopted, but still
Oh, she's a
a
bougie
blessing.
bee.
Mooney,
Yep.
who's on your team? I don't understand.
It's not a lot of B's in my team. Like,
I'm
no.
glad you had an answer though, because Desi is a part of Gerald West. That makes
Yeah.
sense. That's an A and a B, so that's good.
That's
Okay.
an A and a B. Yeah. Yep.
But yeah,
Margaret Dorsey, O.
we have to build our teams and know that all blood types matter.
All
and
blood types matter. Yep.
you learn so much from each blood type. That's the thing, guys. I'm telling you, I learned so much from my B's, from my O's, from my A's, my ABs. It is a blessing. It is such a blessing. And it makes us better. That's the thing about it, because once you learn who you are for your blood type, and then you start to study what makes their blood type different, is some benefits you can learn from just paying attention. So we got to be open to every blood type, because there's a little bit of differences in each blood type that help to make us so unique and powerful. So yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good. It's real good.
I'm gonna leave you, good people. And
I know, y'all. We still got 26 people on Mooney this Saturday night.
Oh, this is good.
Yes, it is.
Right, for 3 hours, y'all. We did a presentation for what, 1 hour, and 2 hours later we were still on that presentation because they would not let us go. Right, we kept saying we can go, and who would not?
Right.
Yeah, trying to leave and they wouldn't let us go.
They wouldn't let us go.
The only way that people are gonna leave, you're just gonna have to cut it off, because everybody now is afraid they might miss something.
I know.
Nah, you know what? I think it's the love. It's just
It's
love.
the love.
It's
That too.
Definitely.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If anything that's keeping
absolutely.
us here is we love one another and we know it's good energy.
That it really is.
Ernestine, would you save that outfit for me so I could wear it?
Hey, man, what she got on? Miss Ernestine got on.
This is Nadine. Ernestine, I got dibs.
Oh, there we go. Go on,
There
girl.
she is.
Go on,
Looking-
girl.
Oh,
go,
yeah.
girl.
I can just
Right
see
then.
now. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at him, man.
Okay.
Looking great. Fabulous.
That's beautiful.
60 new 30.
We're about to do
Hey.
the second launch, guys. Jump on board. My Mitch is on board.
Yep.
We got Diamond Bernadine. We're about to launch the second round of Agents Body Bootcamp.
Ooh, baby.
Y'all better be ready
Oh,
for
you
it.
know
Let's
what?
do
Since
it.
we all are here, excellent. So every piece of advertisement, right? Every flyer, every picture, whatever that you all see on Facebook, we all need to start liking them and sharing them. Even when each other puts stuff out, liking, sharing, eventually we'll start tagging, tagging each other. because that makes things go viral too. When we have enough people in our company and you see something out, you see it, just hit like,
That's a
and
good point.
share.
That's a
Yeah,
good point, Mooney.
yes, that is something that we have not really picked up a lot of, and just doing that simple thing will, I think it'll work. We could talk to Melissa about it, but I think it will start doing something with the algorithm as
Yeah.
well as when people look at it, people pay attention to the number of likes that a post have.
That makes
Because I
sense.
know at our Saturday meeting, Bernadine and Marcella, and who else? Michelle, we all talked about we were going to go live every day during Black History Month, and I'll do a post every day or live every day, and then tag each other. That's what we had made that decision on Saturday. So I still got to do mine. I did up the two Jameses in it too, so it was, and so we've been doing that and tagging each other,
And how is it? Is it been working? Like,
Yes. Oh yeah. And I do the add highlights and add followers, and then I tag Bernadine and Marcella, James, so a few other that we talked about, Michelle Stewart, and so they respond, and then I respond to them, and then we keep going back, and then I tag on their page, and they tag me on their page and stuff like that. So yes, it's definitely getting people more involved.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, that's something else that I need to learn to do.
Mhm.
So thanks for that. Something else to learn.
Yeah.
That's good. It makes sense.
Well, I pray that nobody
go where you don't know.
that everybody embraces it. And transparency moment is I lost a lot of because my page was hacked, so I had to start
Oh my
from
goodness.
scratch. So I only
That's
have
awful.
about 600, people, 600 friends. So even just listening to this is like, oh my God, I gotta start from scratch, start over. So I'm probably going to just start every day trying to add a couple of friends, or just start basic, and probably try my best to kind of opt in to whatever Melissa is saying, that they have somebody to assist with, that they can assist me. So
You know what else I did, Minister Mooney?
uh-huh.
And everybody, I started joining groups that I was interested in that, have the same interests as me.
That's
And
good.
that got my followers up too, because I'm about 70 people away from 1,000.
Oh, that's real
on,
good.
yeah, on Facebook. And
Mhm.
then and that's we just finished this up. I just wrote down one of my goals is to get all my pages to 1,000, because I'm real close on all of them with Instagram, and Facebook. And I was that's another thing I wanted to ask people about YouTube, whether they do influencers or, stuff like that. Because I know people get on YouTube a lot,
I know LinkedIn does. Yeah, LinkedIn.
Man, that's one I don't use, but I see people with all of them: LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Yeah, Eugene is a publisher of Black Pages, and he's on all of those. So I'm gonna get him to help me.
Yeah.
Because I only do Facebook because I try to keep up with that. It's a job, but I'm gonna do better now. That I'm monetizing. I'm not just
Right.
So that's the goal.
And you know what? It's not a bad idea too. It's not a bad idea. Because I just see how we vibing right now, kind of hanging around. Like, set a goal for the next time we meet. You know what I mean?
That's good. That's good. To
Uh,
decide how many you're gonna add to your followers.
I don't know what is possible. I mean, I know in spirit everything is possible. I did put, like, I would love to get to 5,000. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. It took me a while to get to 5,000, but to see somebody else kind of do it. So like I'm saying this right now, I have about a little more than 600. And if I said, well, maybe I said maybe by the end of February going into March when I'll come back here, what's realistic? If you had to give me a goal, what would it be? If you had to give me a goal, anybody here,
Well,
what
you
would
at what? You at 600, you say?
Yeah.
Well,
At least double it.
double it. Yeah, that's
At
exactly what it
least
is.
double
You know how
it.
the olds think alike. Just at least
Right.
double.
Double.
You know, so 1,200 to 1,500.
Right.
You know,
So
something
you
like that.
saying that's possible for me to go to
Oh,
double?
I think so. In a month.
Yeah.
Because you already know the system. You know how to do Facebook. You already know the ins and outs.
Yeah,
So
but I'm
there's-
telling you, even when I post sometimes, I don't care how pretty the picture is or how whatever, sometimes I don't even get one like.
Let me say, this is what I thought about when we were when Melissa was teaching us this evening. I thought about, just doing what we were doing before, go back and ask people, how the influencers say, like, comment, and share. Start saying that. Like, comment, and share.
I do that a lot.
To your people.
Well, what you mean?
What you mean? When you do a post, you're gonna tell the post people, if you like this post, I want you to you're gonna like it, make a comment, and then share it.
Oh, so you put that in the caption, like, comment, and share?
You either say it or you write it, but it's best to say it. This is usually when you're doing a live.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what about when I do a post?
And when you do a post, you can just write it in there, and then always add followers and add highlight. You put the
that I add highlight has been new. I've been getting a lot of people doing, and I didn't know what that was about, and that was some method to make sure people you want to see your post get it.
And
So,
they get a notification. They
right.
actually get a notification that you posted.
Right.
And so when you say add highlights and add followers, it notifies your followers. And it notifies the highlights, I think, is people, because sometimes they can actually put that in, only send me notifications of highlights.
Oh, so let me ask this. Do you put that in the description?
a lot.
Yeah.
Do you put that in the description or in the comments?
In either one. They both will work if you put it in a description or if you put it in a comment. Because sometimes I'll forget to put it in my description and then I'll just write it in the comment.
I get it in the comment.
Add followers, yeah. And that helps get a lot of people. Also, like I said, join the groups that are related to what you are interested in. Like people who like vegan food, how to raise food in the house, or gardens in the house, whatever that's interest to you. Join those various groups. And that also helps to increase your followers. So a whole lot of people really started following me when I was joining those groups and things, and they see my posts and then they go to my page and then they add me as their friend and then start following me.
Yeah, like I did a post 13 hours ago. I got 2 likes.
Right. So don't just go by the likes. Go look at your insights and see how many people clicked on, who clicked on, and things like that. You can go into insights. That little
I guarantee when you start showing your before and afters, people gonna be liking her. So, and then with the Govee,
yes, baby,
and the flat belly, you're not gonna be able to keep up. You're gonna have to give me some.
Look, I'm gonna go crazy with this.
Oh yes.
I got my stuff already lined up. Baby, please,
well, that's really good for you all who know how to do this and know how to do all of those little things with it. That's wonderful. Okay, Rita, you're gonna have to have a little training. You
Diana, you know how to do it.
You sure do know how to do it. You just gotta look.
I just take your post. I take your post, Diana, and take your name off of there and just
Hey, good.
I
And
got
come on now.
670.
Dr. Ross says everything is up for grabs if you put it on Facebook.
Definitely is.
Well,
Sure
that's-
is.
Yeah, Mom Mitchell, I want to say that's a great idea. I know at one time I was joining a lot of groups and I fell off the bandwagon, but you have encouraged me. I'm going to, start focusing on that again. And I wanted to say, my goal initially when Melissa was giving us this training is that I'm going to get my daughter to sign me up on TikTok. And I'm going to create another Instagram page.
Yes.
So I want to get up to speed on that TikTok because, and doing more lives, I'm not ready to do something every day, but I am ready to do something once a week. So thank you.
Terry, I looked at your posts and I really like them. I've seen those and I don't even understand half the stuff as far as how all these people get on my page and everything, but I guess we're friends.
Yes,
it's just
yes.
the basic stuff. It's a lot of things that I really just transparent do not understand about the Facebook and how it acts and
Well, we
how I'm
need to
supposed to
just
act
talk
on.
to each other more often to support each other, like to fill in the gaps on that information.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
what we do,
that's
what
what
we're
I
doing
need.
now. This has been helpful.
Right,
Just,
right.
what we're
It
doing
has
now
been.
is helpful.
Yeah, because Mom Mitchell, the like, comment, and share. I used to do that, and sometimes you do things and you think life gets in the way, and you forget all that. You just forget it. So it's good to be reminded, and I think that's what community is all about.
Definitely.
I'm addicted to Facebook, so I always like, comment, and share.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
I see you every
Who's that,
morning,
Paula G?
Paula G posts every morning.
Yeah, Paula G is good about it.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
He's real good about that.
I'll be on there
My
all the
goodness,
time.
is that my Gigi? Hey Gigi.
Yeah, yes it is. Yes it is.
Hey,
Oh.
how
Did
are
you just join Gigi, or you been here?
Yeah, I just joined. I'm balancing stuff, okay? So hopefully
Trust me, I
Melissa
understand.
recorded this.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I hope so too.
Well, we're gonna do it
She
every month.
recorded
Gigi.
it before she jumped off because we
It's
just
actually
talking.
still recording.
Oh, it is. It's still recording.
Oh,
Yes.
really? Oh, okay.
Oh
It's
my
still
God.
recording. Oh yeah. Well, we've been
Well, Melissa
busy.
will let you hang out as long as you want to hang out.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
I'm glad to see you,
Y'all
Gigi.
hang
I
out
can't wait
because
to
I'm
see
Oh,
you
don't
in
go running
person.
away now, Nadine.
Now that it's recorded, she
Look,
knows it's
I
recorded.
left Blue long enough. I got to go.
Poor Blue.
All right. All right,
Poor
Tank.
Blue.
All right. I've enjoyed
Okay.
it though. I hate to go. I wish everybody would go so I don't miss
I told her that.
See, I was supposed to go half
So
an
you
hour
just
ago.
nosy like that, huh? You just
Yeah,
nosy like
we
that.
are.
You gonna miss
We
something?
don't want to miss anything.
I can't wait
Yeah.
till you all get to Chicago, boy. We're gonna have a
Right.
great time.
Mhm.
I like
I
that
hear you.
song. We're gonna have a great time.
Oh yeah.
We always do. We always do. Hey,
Always.
Ernestine.
Absolutely.
Hey, Dr. Betty. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Everybody,
Gigi.
hey.
Everybody, hey Gigi.
Hey,
Good to see
Gigi.
you.
Good to see you, big sis.
It's still 22 people on here.
Yeah.
Y'all need to go home.
I'm gonna have to take a nap.
Y'all need to go home.
Good night, guys.
Y'all
I'm
motivated
going.
me.
I got some more work to do.
Yeah,
I
I'll
got
talk
some
to
more
you
work to do.
guys
All
later.
right, take care.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
evening.
Yeah.
Blessing.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
I've got to go. You all
Good
try
night, John
not to
boy.
miss me, but I'm
See you later,
gone.
Mary Ellen.
Love you.
I'll
Good
holler.
night, John
Take it
boy.
easy.
Good night, John girl.
Night, John girl.
Well,
Hey,
Good
Paula.
night.
Paula G.
Hey, baby. I miss you.
I'm here.
I love you.
I'm always
Love
here.
you all.
Okay.
Good night.
Love you guys too.
All right. Holla.
See ya.
holla back.
Good
The
night.
whole time. Hey, Ernestine.
Hey, who just said that?
Dr. Betty.
Dr. Betty.
Dr. Betty?
You
I
all
saw
can't
you
see me real
earlier.
well. I'm here. I just
No, I
finished
see
doing a
you. I
treatment.
saw you earlier, but the O's was taking over.
I know the O's were carrying on. I know.
Like we
Okay,
do.
put some respect on our
I'm
name
a
now.
O. I'm just saying. I was letting him take my spot.
Blessings,
Okay.
y'all. Have a good evening.
All right. See
All
y'all.
right.
See James.
All right now.
I'm out, guys. I'm starving. I gotta go eat something.
Okay, hang up so my phone can hang up because I can't get it off. Shit.
Okay, I think I'm the host. I'll close the meeting.
Thanks, y'all.
Bye-bye.